Good morning, children. Welcome to class 11th biology. I am your biology teacher, Meherban Ansari. I welcome all the students of biology in this video. Children, before start the lesson, I want to show the syllabus of 11th standard biology in front of you. Children, in biology, we have 5 units as you can see on your screen. The first unit is diversity of living organism. In this unit, we will discuss about 4 chapters. Second, that is structural organization of plants and animals. Okay. Third unit of 11th standard biology is cell structure and function. Okay. Fourth unit of biology in 11th standard is plant physiology, and the last, that is human physiology. Okay. In these unit, I am also showing the syllabus in front of you. You know very well, this time CBSE has cutted 30% syllabus from the 11th and 12th standard biology. Not in biology, in all the subject the CBSE cutted 30% syllabus. So in biology, you can see there last year 22 chapter are there, but this time 18 chapter are. So in this time we will discuss about 18 chapters. Okay. The 4 chapters are fully cutted and some topics from the units are also removed by CBSE. Okay. So in first unit, I told you that the 4 chapters are there. First, number 1, that is the living world. Okay. Second, biological classification. Third, plant kingdom. Fourth, animal kingdom. Okay. Clear about this? This is about first unit that will discuss. Now second unit in 11th standard biology, that is structural organization in animals and plants. So this time we will discuss about 2 chapters. Okay. In this unit, the 5th and 7th, the 6th chapter is not in this academic year 2020-21. Okay. So 6th chapter will not study. In third unit, you can see there the 3 chapter are here. Chapter number 8, that is cell, the unit of life. You also discussed about cell structure and function in class 9th and class 7th also. Okay. Chapter number 9, that is biomolecules. Chapter number 10, that is cell cycle and cell division from the third unit. Okay. Fourth unit, that is plant physiology. In this unit, the 2 chapter on your screen, first of all 13 and 14, and after that 15 also. Okay. So 3 chapter will study in the plant physiology. Okay. Now the last unit I am showing in front of you, that is human physiology, and that is very important. In this unit we will discuss about chapter 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 and 22. So total 18 chapters we have in this academic year. 4 chapters are cutted and some topics are also removed from the syllabus. Okay. So we'll discuss one by one. Start from the first chapter, first unit. The first unit and the first chapter. See here, chapter number 1, that is the living world. Okay, you know very well about living and non-living, as you discussed about this in the previous classes. So children, how can we determine whether the organism is living or non-living? Any guesses? Like, if the organism grow, so that means it is living. In class 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, you also study about this living and non-living. So that is very easy, very simple. Okay, I hope you will not face any other problem. Okay, so the characteristics of the living organism, that is the living organism grow, they can reproduce, and they can respond to the stimuli. Okay, they can breathe, they can reproduce, they can respond to the stimuli. Metabolism takes place in the living organism. So here some properties are there, some characteristics are there that is found in the living. Okay, see the first one, like what is living. Okay, the first one, that is what is living. The first topic, the first content of the chapter, living. As I told you, that is living organism are those organisms that can grow. Okay, that can reproduce. Okay, they have ability to sense environment. Okay, they can sense environment and they can also respond to the stimuli. Okay, next one, that is metabolism. Okay, the sum total of all biochemical reaction, that is metabolism, takes place in the body of living organism. They have the ability to self-replicate, like DNA replication can take place in the body. Interact, they can easily interact. So these are the characteristics of the living organism. Okay, clear about this? Any problem? That is simple, that is easy. I repeat once again, living organism can grow, can reproduce, can respond to the stimuli. They have the ability to self-replicate. The living things can interact with each other, and the metabolism, the chemical reaction, can take place in their body. Okay, so that means these are this is living. Okay, clear? Any problem? Now the first characteristics of the living organism that will take here, that is growth. Okay, so we'll also grow, we are living. Okay, so that is one of the most important characteristics of the living organism, that is growth. But the growth can also take place in mountains, in some other things. But why we are not considered they are living? Because some are exceptional cases in this characteristics. Okay, so we'll discuss also about that. Those are living, those are non-living, but they can also grow. Okay, we'll also discuss about that. See the definition first of all. Growth, living organism grow in mass and number. Okay, the cell division takes place in the living organism. Okay, and also they can increase in mass. Okay, they can grow and also the number will be increase. Okay, the number increase by the cell division, and after that they will grow. Okay, living organism show internal growth due to additional materials and formation of cells inside the body. Okay, so children, do you know in human being how many cells are there? as estimate, that is 12 billion cells are there. In per seconds, many cells, hundred of cells, thousands of cells are destroyed and thousands of cells are made. Okay, so 12 billion, approx 12 billion cells are there. Okay, cell, that is, what is cell? Do you know? In class 10th you have studied about this. Cell, each and every living organism start their life with a single cell. Okay, in unicellular organism, a single cell perform all the activities, all the function like respiration, reproduction, movements. Okay, but in multicellular organism, one cell divide to form group of cell, that is tissues. When tissues are grouped together, they form organ, and when organ are interconnected with each other, they form organ system. Okay, when these organ system perform their task properly, they form organisms. Okay, clear? I repeat once again, from cell, single cell, tissues are made, then from tissue, organ, then organ to organ system, and organ system to organisms. Okay, clear about this? So in living organism, the growth takes place by formation of cell. Okay, when cell divide, then growth takes place there. Okay, and organism grow in mass and in number. Okay, the size will increase, the weight will be increase. Clear? Next, like some exceptional cases are there, like in mountains, crystal, these things are non-living, but the growth takes place there. Okay, so these are some exceptional cases. Clear? See here, non-living organism like mountains, crystals also grow, but due to addition of similar materials to their outer surface. Okay, so growth can take place there. Okay, here one or two some exceptional cases are there, otherwise growth is the characteristics of the living organism. Okay children, clear? The next category, next characteristics of the living organism, that is reproduction. Okay, reproduction is a biological process in which an organism produce another organism which are similar to itself. Okay, clear? So reproduction, that is a biological process, in which an organism produce another organism which are similar to itself. Okay, reproduction is of two types, that is asexual and sexual. Okay, the two types of reproduction there, that is asexual and sexual. Asexual, that is when single parent are involved, and sexual, that is when two parent, male and female, are involved in reproduction. Okay, clear? I repeat once again, reproduction is a biological process in which an organism produce another organism which are similar to itself. Okay, example, like many, if reproduction will not take place, then the life will extinct on the earth. So children, we can say that reproduction ensure the continuity of life on the earth. Okay, reproduction is of two types. Number 1, asexual. Number 2, sexual. In asexual mode of reproduction, single parent is needed, and in sexual mode of reproduction, two parents are needed. Okay, so first of all we will discuss about the asexual reproduction. Okay, the first main point is that is a single parent can produce the offspring in asexual reproduction. Okay, and second, that is the offspring or progeny that are formed in asexual mode of reproduction, that are clones. Okay, that are clones of each other. Okay, clones, that is they look identical to each other and to their parent. Okay, so the first point of the asexual reproduction, that is a single parent is required to produce the offspring. Second, the progeny or offspring that are formed during asexual reproduction, that is clones that are identical to each other. Okay, 2 points are there. Okay children, clear about this? The third point of the asexual reproduction, that is it is occur basically in unicellular organism. Those organisms that have a single cell and they have the simple structural organization. So in those organisms asexual reproduction takes place. Okay, clear? And fourth, that is the formation and fusion of gametes will not takes place there in asexual mode of reproduction. Okay, clear? Asexual reproduction, that is fast and easy process. Okay, that is simple and fast process, we can say that, and you know very well it is uniparental. Okay, clear? Now children, asexual reproduction are of 6 types, or we can say that the 6 methods of asexual reproduction are in our syllabus. Okay, the first one, that is fission. Second, budding. Third, vegetative propagation. Fourth, spore formation. Fifth, regeneration. And sixth, that is fragmentation. So the 6 methods of asexual reproduction we will discuss first of all, then we'll discuss about the sexual mode of reproduction. Okay, clear? So the first method, that is fission. Okay, fission, that is the splitting or divide of the cell into 2 or many cells. Okay, when parent body is split into 2 or more cells, the method is known as the fission. Clear? Fission is of 2 types, binary fission and number 2, that is multiple fission. Okay, see about fission. In this process, cell divides into 2 halves and each half develops into an adult organism. Okay, hence we can say that the cells divide to form 2 or more daughter cells. When 2 cells are formed, that is known as the binary fission. When it forms the many cells sorry, when the many cells are formed, so that is multiple fission. Okay, example of binary fission, that is amoeba, paramecium, and the example of multiple fission, that is plasmodium. Okay, clear? Now second method of asexual reproduction, that is budding. In budding, a bud, a small outgrowth, that is bud, appear on the parent body, and this bud is detached from the parent body and develop into new individual. Okay, clear about this? This is budding. See here, in this process, cell divides unequally to form buds, which remain attached to the parent initially and then detach and develop into a mature cell. Okay, clear? I repeat once again, in budding, a small outgrowth, that is bud, are formed on the parent body, and this bud is detached from the parent body and develop into an individual. This is budding. Example of budding, that is yeast. Okay, the yeast cell form a small outgrowth on their body, and after some time, after proper time, the bud detaches from the yeast cell and develop into the new yeast cell. Okay, so that is budding. Clear? Now the third method of the asexual reproduction, that is spore formation. Okay, the spores are developed on the parent body in the sporangium, and due to the action of wind water, the spores are landed on the soil and the new plant are formed from there. Okay, the example of the spore formation are conidia, gemmules, the birds also. Okay, birds will take example in the budding. Okay, not in this. Zoospores. Okay, the three example will take here. The first one, that is conidia, second gemmules, third zoospores. Okay, these spores are developed on the sporangium, and when it get favorable condition, okay, due to the action of wind water, they spread, and in suitable condition they grow into new individual. Okay, clear about this? Conidia in case of penicillium. Okay, like for example, penicillium is a type of fungi. Okay, the conidia develop on their body outer surface, okay, in the sporangium, and these conidia are spread, and where they spread, from there the new plant can grow. Okay, clear? Same like gemmules in sponges, and same like zoospores, okay, in algae. So from the spores, the new individual, the new organism can grow. Okay, clear about this? Any problem? Now children, the fourth method of the asexual reproduction, that is vegetative propagation. Vegetative propagation is the method of asexual reproduction in which from the parts of the plant the new plant can grow, can give germinate. Okay, clear? See here, vegetative propagation, it means asexual reproduction in plants. Different structure are capable of giving rise to new plants. Okay, you can see on your screen some examples are there. and in front of them their plant name is written there. Okay, so children, runner, that is in the gladiolus plant, rhizome on ginger, tuber on potato. Okay, these are some example, like garlic, onion, the birds are there in there. Okay, eyes in the potato. So these are some structure. When these structure are cutted and they grow in the soil, so new plant can germinate. Okay, clear about this? I repeat once again about vegetative propagation. It is a method of asexual reproduction. In this, from the parts of the plant, parts like runner, rhizome, tuber, oxalis, okay, the new plant can germinate, the new plant can grow. Okay, from these plant the new plant can grow. Okay, clear? Now children, the fifth method, that is fragmentation. Okay, fragmentation is a method of asexual reproduction in which the organism's body is breaks into number of pieces, and each piece have the capacity and capability to grow into new individual. Okay, example of fragmentation, that is Spirogyra. Spirogyra is the name of plant that grow in the sea. Okay, salty water. Sixth method and last of the asexual, that is regeneration. Okay, as the name suggests, regenerate. Okay, in this method if the organism's body is cut, then the missing part will be regenerate. Okay, example of regeneration, that is planaria. So children, these are the 6 method of asexual reproduction, and the reproduction is the characteristics of the living things. Okay, we are discussing about characteristics. So asexual and sexual, that is the characteristics of the living things. Clear? I hope you have learnt about the 6 method of asexual reproduction. Okay, and last I repeat once again, the first method, that is fission. Okay, the parent's body is split into 2 or more daughter cells. Second, budding, the small outgrowth develop on the parent body and detach to form the new individual. Third, spore formation, the spores are developed in the sporangium, and from these spores the new plant can germinate. Okay, fourth one, vegetative propagation. In vegetative propagation, from the parts of the plant the new plant can grow. Fragmentation, that is the organism's body is breaks into the number of pieces, and each piece have the capacity and capability to grow into the new individual. Last, that is sixth, regeneration. In this method the missing part will regenerate. Okay, clear about this? I hope you have learned properly the first video of the 11th science, biology. Children, in biology the future, that is very good, the scope is very good. Okay, if you have taken biology, okay, then you can become a doctor, you can become a research scientist, you can become a pharmacologist, you can become a microbiologist, biotechnologist, and also you can seek a job in government in biology. So the very good decision that you have taken to chosen biology. All the very best for your future. Thank you.